We would like to be able to engage in teaching the entire student, not just in being able to provide that kind of knowledge transfer for students, but really engaging students in a more transformational way. We talk about issues that are really sometimes controversial, but at the same time, sometimes that are very complex and very compounded. Talk about issues, environmental issues in particular, that are really interesting, that have a really depth and a long history to them, and that have a wide impact on not just human beings, but on biological life and all the way to climate change. Talk about the idea that people within our cultures, within indigenous cultures, have a different way, a different knowledge system. So we talk about the necessity of understanding knowledge systems interaction. We talk about students and providing information and knowledge to students that not only helps to stimulate their mind, but also helps to make a connection between the things that they're learning, the way their mind functions, all the way to how they feel about these different things. So we're trying to connect their mind and the heart. I guess the greatest inspiration for me is our traditional teachings, is looking at Indigenous knowledge and the ability to share Indigenous knowledge and to bring Indigenous knowledge into the academy. What we're thinking and what we're talking about is really looking at providing for students a different knowledge systems, access to a different knowledge system, access to a knowledge system that has long roots in place, that has a deeper understanding of both the physical and the metaphysical, a system of knowledge that has the ability to share with students and to really engage students in a more meaningful way. Being a Mohawk, being a Haudenosaunee, people of the Six Nations, we're fortunate because we have a great legacy and a great system of knowledge that has been passed on to us through our elders, through thousands of generations of our people, that we still have access to, that we can still begin a process of discussion and sharing with others. We believe that while there's sacred knowledge within our traditions, we also believe that much of our knowledge is world knowledge. And what I'm excited about and what really provides for me is that we're not alone as Indigenous peoples. Indigenous peoples all around the world have tremendous knowledge systems, and that if anything, that becomes our contribution to the pool of human knowledge that exists in the world. For us, we believe that it provides students with the ability to have a broader, deeper, richer understanding of the world around them, to see themselves differently, to become empowered, to empower themselves, to take up their responsibility to develop gifts that they all have, and to become engaged learners, and to use this facility and this institution and the knowledge that's available in different knowledge systems to be able to be the best human beings that they can be. Having such awesome students and to see the legacy that we've been able to create, we've really facilitated, not just within our program, but within the university at large, really people that have the capacity to really change the world. And I think that, to me, that's recognizing that and honoring that, in the students that come here, and accepting that as part of our responsibility as faculty and as teachers to engage with students and to help share that, to help create the capacity for their own learning and their own empowerment. I mean, to me, that's the best. There's no other greater gift that we can have than that. For me, looking back at, what it means to be a teacher, I have to lean back and look at and encourage people to look back at their lives, to understand that as a teacher, it's a tremendous responsibility, and at the same time, it's a tremendous privilege. To be a teacher means that you're providing for somebody the opportunity to carry with them the rest of their life something that you have given them, a knowledge that you've given them, an understanding that you've given them, a feeling that you've given to them. And we all know that we've had good teachers and bad teachers. Some teachers have hurt us, other teachers have helped us and have really inspired and changed our lives. And for me, recognizing the importance of that, I want to be the kind of teacher that when students get to be old men and old women, they get to be 80, 90, 100 years old, they look back at me and the school here, they look back at Trent University and the time that they have here, and they look back and they say, Dan Longboat, that was my teacher. That's the greatest privilege and the greatest honor that you can have in being a teacher.